If you are deadlifting, squatting, and doing your bent over rows, but you've still got a little bit of back pain, you're probably missing these two movements, and stretching alone might not fix it. Most people who want to improve their mobility think that it's all about stretching. And you, a seasoned stiff git, are right in your assumption that stretching is going to be beneficial. But there is one thing we can do to take it a step further, to complement your strength workouts and your stretching, because these exercises improve your range of movement and also your strength throughout those ranges of movement. I hear two stories really often. The first, where am I going to put you? The first is people saying that they are stiff and don't have enough time to do their workouts and they're in a lot of pain. The other story that I hear is that you have been doing all your workouts, doing all the good stuff, doing your deadlifts, doing your squats, doing your bent over rows, doing your pull-ups, but still you're in pain with your back. And it might be as simple as including these two movements in your workout. So rather than back day, I want to talk about spine day. Your back does more than deadlifts and rows. It's also responsible for bending over, bending to the side, rotating, and extending. And two of those movements are ones that lots of people never train. Lateral flexion, bending over to your side, and spinal rotation. And the first movement that I want to talk about is spinal rotation. When you start to incorporate it into your workouts, your back's going to feel blinding. Your spine can rotate, and if you don't do any rotating, then you start to become a bit stiff and lose range of movement and strength. Starting with the easy standing body weight rotation with a wall tap. You want to face away from the wall and rotate as much as you can. You want to tap the wall behind you and then move around to the other side. Second variation, and slightly more challenging, is a bar on the back rotation. In this video, I am using a broomstick, and you can see that I'm just rotating side to side. Second medium variation for this one is slightly more challenging on the lower back, and it's a seated banded rotation. This is nice because you can make the band more challenging. Third and final and hardest and probably the most beneficial for the majority of people is a cable rotation. You want to set the cable above you, find a handle attachment and drive down into the floor. You really want to focus on the raising of this. So as you go back up to the machine, it's really important to think about slow control as you bring the arms back up. And the second movement is lateral flexion. Lateral flexion is a really scientific way of saying bending over to your side. First exercise is an easy level standing body weight reach down towards the foot and then reach up and over. You'll feel a great stretch across the obliques, the side of the abs, and even down into the legs. The medium and slightly more difficult variation of this is a dumbbell side bend. Holding a dumbbell in one hand, you lean to that side and then back over. This is good because now you're adding load. One dumbbell to lean to that side. The harder version of this is the barbell side bends. With the bar on your back, reaching down, the barbell, you want to lean over. Huge amount of activation in the obliques, and obviously you move the spine a lot. Because those two movements are often not done, when you're training your back, you think you're doing a good job, you're missing these two really valuable movements that loads of people just seem to skip. If you find these videos helpful and they feel like they are going to help improve your physique and your training program, please consider giving me a follow. Got quite stern, didn't it? I try to put out a video every month-ish. Full transparency, so much of being strong is about lifting heavy weights and pushing yourself. And whilst those traditional exercises are obviously brilliant, they do have limitations in that they don't challenge you in some of the non-traditional ways. And that's why it can be really helpful to think about your back day being more than just your lats, your rhomboids, and your erectors. And thinking about incorporating movements that are not only just going to help you build more muscle, but also going to help you move nicely.